Everybody, hope you're doing well. Okay, look on the screen. We got the beautiful ladies from one of my favorite shows, Tyler Perry's Sisters. Love, love, love it. The fact that Sabrina is going to be gone, this because she and Maurice, like two of my favorites. I mean, I like everybody on the show, but she and Maurice are two of my favorites, and I'm like, wow, that kind of connection, that camaraderie is just like, I am so going to miss that. But I'm happy to see that they are now going into their a different direction as far as like the jobs, the salon. Since Karen's moved away, I think it's great. So here's the deal about this video, and it may be triggering for some. I meant no harm because I had said for the two newcomers in the back, and everyone is very beautiful. So I had said for the two new ladies, I just made a comment. I said I thought that maybe they were transgender. That's what I thought. Don't start no haterade. My gosh, we are allowed to have a thought. And I've been around that community more than probably more than a lot of you. Trust and believe. Before they even came with the alphabets, I was already around that. Okay, I already knew people like that. So the makeup, child the parties, the glam. Please, I know about that 30 years ago. All right. So I made that comment and I said, yeah, I kind of, and I was looking at the bone structure again, just my opinion. I said, wow, I wonder if these are transgender ladies. And that set up a whole nother storm in the conversation. And it goes to show you there's room for everybody, I would hope. I don't care. I like the show. Jordan, yeah, day one. Good luck, Andy. Younger sister, party sister, already bringing the drama when she came on, her first arrival. And I love the mom as well. But back to this here. So I had mentioned, I said, oh, I thought maybe in like what they were maybe possibly transgender women, but I could not find anything to confirm or deny that. So that's neither, I'm not going to go into all of that. But again, it was a thought. And when I expressed that thought, I really saw, especially among women, I really saw, I don't want to say there was a disconnect, but I guess what I would label it, I really saw that there was some type of, I think for some people, it shocked me, major dislike. Like people you think that are possibly open-minded. One person came with, oh, well, that means that's taking jobs away from women. And it's like, oh my gosh, acting is called what? Acting. I didn't see it that way. For whatever reason, they may have left the show or written out. I just saw a post that said, "Oh yeah, that Sabrina's character was already written out way, way before." Okay, fine, and I love her dearly. My gosh, she's just gorgeous, beautiful eyes. But yeah, but just making a comment, it was triggering for some. And some people felt like, oh, so that means they're taking away jobs from women. And you're okay with that? Whoa. It's called acting. We all know that Medea is Tyler Perry. He's a big man, probably 6'2". I don't know how much he weighs, but that's a big dude. We already know that. What? He's acting. Flip Wilson, acting. So all the ladies on here, regardless of what they were assigned to in birth, they're all what? Actresses. That's what they are. Zach, he's an actor. I like his character on the show. Maurice, he's an actor. I love Maurice on the show. He makes me laugh, I like Zach, he's cool, but I love Maurice, okay? That's just me. But it lets me know when people come out with this automatic, they're taking jobs from women and you're okay with that. I never said that. I just said I thought the two newcomers were possibly transgender women, and they may not be. It doesn't matter. Even if they are, I think they are still very good actresses. Yeah, I do. They're not newcomers. They have, from what I understand, they have experience in acting. So this is like it's their first job, and you're like, oh yeah, no, they are professional in their craft. But the point I find interesting, how that in the community, how some people are quick to go into attack mode. How is my statement? I thought maybe they were possibly transgender. How does that equate to, oh, if that's the case, because I cannot confirm it or not. Again, that was a question that came to entered my mind. How does that equate to, oh, I'm okay if that's the case with them taking jobs from women? It's like, wow, we really had to go there. Seeing this community, you're entitled to think like I thought that was my thought. I'm entitled to that. You're entitled to feel how you feel, but do we have to get all hostile with it? Does it have to turn into a debate? Tyler Perry got a whole lot of people working on that studio. And from last I saw, it was a whole lot of black women. I'm not saying you have to accept a certain lifestyle. You don't. But what I do think is we can agree to disagree. We can agree with disagree, and also you don't have to respect it, but it's a way to do things. See, and my issue is I've spoken with a lot of people who have gone through this issue as far as like gay and transgender and things like that, and it's like wow, um, I've seen them break down in tears. And I said back then and said again, if people can accept you for who you are, why are you worried about them? They don't want to be your friend because okay, and they want then you're not friendship. They're not friendship material. What you do in your private business, I don't. You're not hurting anybody. You're living your life. Oh, they can't accept that. Then that's on them. But do we really have to come with a hatred thing? And then it also goes the other way. It's like Magic Johnson's son. Oh Lord, that one right there, sweetheart. I, I'm really. It's to me, it's giving Delulu. I hate to bust your bubble. If you think that women are sitting up here trying to compete with you, we're not. You, to me, besides the video, you're not pretty much of a thought. If you think when you go out to society, and if that's what makes you feel good sleeping at night, you go with it. That you are shutting down, making all the women look bad, and you, sir, with all due respect, you have man legs up under that miniskirt. Most women have feminine legs. Does he have some slamming outfits? Yes. Does he sometimes look good in the outfits? Yes, he does. But this here about the women, I saw some video and they were saying he's saying like I guess basically, they don't know how to wear dresses and all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that. There's no mistake. To me, it can be a cute slimming outfit, but there's still manly legs can put on a dress. And as a woman, I'm not jealous of you. Do you? I'm sure you got outfits I cannot even afford. But it's like, why can't people? You don't even have to like it. Why we got to go ahead and start jumping and get into attacks? I've heard people say about some of the gay men, and that I can definitely see it. A lot of them, some of them hate women. Why will it make sense? Because they're both competing for the same thing. And that's why you find out these situations where it'll be a guy. And I've heard guys to tell me that in their lifestyle, they're like, you'd be surprised. The ones with the women sometimes be the worst ones. And the married ones. Oh, I kid you not. I've had a mini drama story on that. But yeah. So the fact that I said I thought they were transgender, why I had to go left, but why the venom has to come out, I just don't see it. I believe letting people live their lives. And like I said, I've been around that, and I've had people come to me with tears, and I'm like, you gotta. So what? Let it go. Oh no, why? So we're gonna sit up here and cry about it, male and female. We're gonna different races. We're gonna sit up here and cry about it. Big old Brad sitting up here talking about it. And they decided, okay, they want to be your friend, and is that the only person oh, okay, so you thought you all had a bond, and then you exposed the real you, and this happened. You just got to go ahead and move on. Why they worried about it? And what I'm not gonna do is sit up here and cry over milk with you. Oh, they don't want to be your friend and kumbaya. Oh, well, guess what? That's on them. Next, do you live and let live? But I guess I was a little taken aback, especially for women, for it to come out like that. That was a little shocking for me. Oh, they taking some woman's job. Oh boy. And you're for that? You gonna still watch that show? I'm not asking anybody to watch the show, honey. I'm not getting paid. I'm not asking anybody to watch the show or not watch the show. Do what makes you comfortable. But I just think sometimes there's a whole lot going on with the Voting Rights Act, with the economy. There's so much women's reproductive. It's so much going on. That are we really, really going to get hot and bothered when we go to attack mode? And maybe some people are just kind of extra, maybe stressed out. So when I said that they may have ruffled some feathers, it again, it's just to me, it's shocking. It was really, really, really shocking. I was like, wow, did that really anger someone? Again, I don't know what they were assigned in birth. It's just things that I picked up on that seemed, just my opinion, and they're both very attractive, just seem masculine. And I said, hey, I wonder if they were transgender women. And then that's when you learn that some people that you think, might be open minded toward things. And that's their right. I'm not here to promote or discount it. Do you? But I just think it's interesting how within the group, we find ourselves competing with resources among each other. So now we've turned to let's just say if I'm right, if they were, you know, all of a sudden now it's triggering, oh, they're taking jobs from women. Whoa. I don't even see it that way. But in this community, we don't have to agree with each other. It would be so kind and so wonderful if we could at least just maybe respect each other. And maybe if that is the case, um, I'm not asking anybody to like it, but we can at least just respect each other and just not be negative. I just hate when there's a difference. People go ahead and jump on the attack thing. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what our affiliation is, be you heterosexual, gay, fluid, child, whatever, whatever it is, at the end of the day, guess what? We're all part of the same group. Yes, there are cultures within cultures, but let's not get it twisted. We're all part of the same group. Again, I'm not waving a flag for them, but at least I just think we need to really kind of be a little tolerant. I don't think because something is different and maybe it's a Christian belief, I get it, but I just don't think it's good for us to go into attack mode. We're being attacked from every side already. Look at the economy. Being attacked from every side already. And if they can't find a job and we're in their spaces relying on employment, what do you think is going to go ahead and happen to us? Me, I want to see people that look like me on the screen. I've seen some movies I'm looking at, it's a black film and it's positive. I said, oh, okay, kind of bored with this one right here. It's kind of long. You know what? I'll still let it play out because I wanted to get some kind of viewership. I'll be gone, let it play out. Why? I want to support that person's dream. You understand? I want to support that dream. I'm hoping they do well. Maybe I had to go. Maybe I lost interest, but you know what? I'll still let it play out to get it some viewership. Because I do want to see somebody that looks like me on the screen. I don't want to just see Becky and Brad all the time. I like seeing the diversity. But yeah, I want to see somebody. I want to see me, and it's not me literally. You understand what I'm saying? So I just think, because we see something different, we don't agree with it, that's okay. That was just my thought. I thought maybe they were transgender women, just hit my mind. And I could be wrong. Again, I cannot confirm or deny, but I think they're very beautiful and very talented. But to think that, I think I was just surprised by some of the people I know to just kind of come out and just jump out with that. And I'm like, is that what we're doing? Especially if you're of a Christian faith. I'm not saying you got to accept everything, but we can at least just be cordial and respectful. We don't have to go into attack mode. So what you want to do, have people not watch the show? I mean, it's like, wow, we can't afford that. Why? There's enough for us to worry about as it is. We don't need to be attacking each other. Guess what? You have enough outside influences to do that. And guess what? We have enough dust buckets and dust buckettas to do that as well. So I was really kind of caught taken aback by that. It's like, wow, just because I thought I wonder that maybe they were transgender, all of a sudden, some people that I really did not expect to go there have a feel some type of way about it, which they're entitled to. But I was just kind of shocked by it. I really was shocked by it. So let me know what you all think. Maybe people are so on edge. And like I said, I understand people that are religious. There's really an issue with that. The ones I'm referring to, they're in the church. You know what I mean? I mean, once during the week and every Sunday. So maybe that's it. I'm not. Maybe that's the deal there. But I just thought to myself, that wow. I'm just saying, even if that's the case, why do we have to go into attack mode? That's all I'm saying. So let me know what you all think. Maybe people are just, maybe certain things just trigger, but I didn't think it was a big deal. If I had known it was going to kind of go a little there, adverse, and you're supporting that and you're going to still watch that show, ooh, I wouldn't have said anything. But hey, you live and learn. Anyway, let me know what you all think about the issue. Where are the happy people at? Life doesn't go as planned. Trust me, I know, but where are the happy people at? Put me around them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.